So you're hearing about the Fed rate cut, you're hearing about mortgage rates, you're wondering how does all this work? Not to fear, I've got all the answers for you. I'm Grant Barker, local mortgage banker here in Greenville, North Carolina. Let's jump right in. So first up, let's talk about the difference between the Fed rate and mortgage rates. They are completely different things. They are not connected. The Fed rate is all about short-term rates. So think about things like car loans and credit cards, home equity lines, how banks borrow from each other. Whereas mortgage rates are long-term rates. That's tied to the 10-year treasury. That follows very closely. And so the Fed rate, when that goes up or down, while not directly impacting mortgage rates, it indirectly impacts it over the fact that the Fed rate has sort of a ripple effect for the economy, the stock market, the bond market, and mortgage rates. And it's over a period of time. It's not going to go in a straight line. It's not going to move with the Fed rate. They're two different things. So with that said, with the Fed announcement of this 0.5% cut, I'll tell you, mortgage rates didn't improve one bit on the day of the improvement, but mortgage rates have improved over the last 4 weeks just because the Fed announced that they would do that. And so from here, clients are asking the question, okay, well, we've seen some improvement in mortgage rates. Does this mean I should refinance now or should I wait? I'll tell you, in the conversations I've had with clients, it's different depending on the situation. Some clients that want to go ahead and see the savings now, if there's savings to be had, they might want to go ahead and do that refinance. Some clients are saying, you know what, let's wait and see because the Fed has said they're going to do more Fed rate cuts. And even though it's not the same thing as mortgage rates, could mean some improvement in the future, right? So is that over the next 3-6 months? Is it over the next year? We'll have to see. I'll tell you, the thing that's going to be driving this is the jobs market. This is really important. And so the Fed is going to be looking very closely at the unemployment rate. They're going to be looking very closely at things like new job openings. And so if they see continued softening in the job market, which we've already seen for a couple of months, and inflation is already improved to the point, very close to the point where they want it to be, then the Fed would continue those Fed rate cuts. At their last meeting, they weren't really specific about how much and when, but we know that is part of their plan. So if you've got more questions about this, I know it's a complex issue. My contact information is in the description below. Feel free to reach out to me.